morning. This video is a little bit darker because it is early in the morning. I'm having my coffee and I am about to go for a little walk jog. If you've seen a previous video of mine, I mentioned that I've stopped running, and it's mostly been marathon training that I've stopped, but I still like to run every now and then, just go for a couple miles, or again, do like a walk jog. So I'm walking a little bit, then jogging a little bit, walking a little bit. That's my favorite type of workout. The walk jog is the number one way to feel good, feel like you're getting your heart rate up, but then kind of cooling down. I always end a walk jog feeling so relaxed. It's unreal. So anyway, it's beautiful outside and I'm excited to get to it. But first, I wanted to talk today about intermittent fasting. I am starting this series of like look good, feel good, and all of the things, especially when traveling or heading into fall and winter. Maybe you have some work things, some school things, but wherever you're at in your life, how to look and feel your best. And today's topic is intermittent fasting and how it's the fastest way for me to feel back on track. It immediately reduces like any like heaviness, any feelings of like puffiness, bloating. I usually get it in my face though. I always see in my face when I'm not at my peak healthiness. And I find that if I'm eating super late dinners with some appetizers, like eating very heavy later in the day, and then I wake up and get a coffee, maybe go to brunch, but it's a little bit earlier. Like if I am just constantly eating throughout a 24-hour cycle, I just get a little bit puffy. Like I retain water even, and it honestly doesn't really matter how healthy I eat. I could have like a salad with chicken at night, which obviously would be like the best choice, or shrimp or something, and I'll still wake up and just like not feel awesome and not feel motivated to work out, or I don't really feel like light on my feet, and that is always the goal. And I wanted to make this video today because it's like day 3 coming back from traveling, and I'll be traveling again the next 2 weeks a lot, but I'm back at home now. And I just wanted to feel good really, really fast. And before making this video, I wanted to like make sure I wasn't going crazy because I haven't done intermittent fasting quite a while, but truly already this week I feel incredible. This also helps because instead of restricting diet, instead of restricting calories, or also like thinking about specific foods I'm eating, although I am doing that, I'm doing a lot of protein and then fruits and vegetables, but I still have like snacky stuff at home. I'm not perfect. However, intermittent fasting just lets me eat within that window, and it also kind of encourages me just to eat healthy things in that window, because even if I have ice cream in the freezer, I'm not going to be grabbing that late at night because I can't eat late at night. And none of this is restrictive eating in the sense that like I'm not going to bed starving. I'm truly eating like a full big meal. Like I ended dinner last night very full and very satisfied, and I was definitely not hungry a few hours later when I went to bed. I felt just like lighter and like good. Hard to describe. Honestly, it's hard to describe if you've never done it, or if you're not used to, or if you didn't grow up eating early like that was me, that was my case. My family, we always ate very, very late. We had a lot of activities. My parents like sports and things like that. And my parents also liked to enjoy their time after work. They wanted to unwind after coming home from work, and they didn't want to just like go straight from the office to the kitchen cooking for my sibling and I. Like they did not want to do that. So consequently, we always ate very, very late. However, it also kind of runs in my family. Like my mom's side, whenever we would visit them, it was always like in 7:30 at the earliest, but usually it was like more of an 8:30 dinner. Always just very, very late. And then I got to the Midwest and I was like, what is this? Everyone eats early. Families eat earlier here. It just felt very culturally different. However, I've completely adopted this style of eating when I'm at home because, again, it just makes me feel really, really good before bed. let's break this down even farther. So, how I've been intermittent fasting, and I think like if you look at a chart, it you'll see based on your age, based on your height and weight, but I think it's mostly age, how much time you should have between your last meal of the previous day to your first meal of the next day. And I just did what works good for my schedule and what works for me. And that is, I cut off all food by 7 p.m. the night before. And 7 is pretty reasonable. That still means that after work, I can go for a little jog or a walk, or I can go run an errand and not be like, oh my God, I have to have dinner now, like right away, right? 7 p.m. is super doable. And I also love it because then my kitchen is clean, ideally. My kitchen is clean by 7:30. Everything's put away. The evening it's like very clean. My apartment feels really, really good. It's just nice. It's so nice to have a clean kitchen going to bed. So I end my food the night before at 7 p.m. I'm usually in bed by 9:30 or 10 p.m. The next morning, I typically don't eat, like right now it's 9. I typically don't eat until 9:30, 10. This also just is when I'm hungry. I do have coffee. I might have a cappuccino, but as far as like real food, I'm not eating until like brunch time. So I usually have pretty decent breakfast. Like today, I'm probably gonna make some breakfast tacos, which are my favorite. And then I'll eat lunch around 12:31, and then maybe have a snack and then or protein shake, and then I'll eat by 7, and then I'm done. So that gives me, what is that? I should have done the math before making this video, but the amount of time between meals is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot of hours. That's like so many hours where I'm not eating in the day. And trust me, I feel completely fine. Like right now, I'm not starving. I feel so good. Now, if I was gonna do a workout, like a morning track workout or Pilates or something, I may have like a little snack on my way to the studio, to the track, to wherever, just like a granola bar or something, or a few bites of that, just to get something in my system to give me energy. I find that the most important thing with intermittent fasting is not the morning hours, it's actually the evening hours, because the less you eat right before bed, the better sleep in general you can get. So then you're just more rested. Your body can also process food better when you're more rested. Sleep makes such a difference. They say when it comes to weight maintenance or loss or whatever your goal is. My dog just walked in the room. Whatever your goal is, it's such a big game changer. So I really prioritize the evening hours when it comes to intermittent fasting and kind of let the rest of the cards fall as they may. And that works really, really well for me. And again, this truly changes everything about how my body operates, how I feel. I also, back to the sleep situation, it just gets my body on that good sleep schedule for the rest of the week being back home. Like my body's not like trying to catch up on good nutrients, working out, sleep, all the things. It just very quickly resets my body into a zone of like efficiency and like getting back to feeling my best. That is today's video on looking and feeling your best. Continuing the series and really talking about everything I do to look and feel my optimum self. I'm about to get a little walk jogging, and I hope you all have a beautiful, happy, glorious, wonderful, all the things, a great day. Bye.